What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Gear Breaker Nation, where we give excellent assessment and reviews. And in this video, we're going to be giving you my top favorite characters from the Gotham television series. Starting at 13, we have Tabitha Galavan. Now, this chick is really badass. I like the fact that she's a very twisted character. Generally likes to inflict pain on others and make life difficult for others. She's totally badass. She can fight. She's a badass assassin. She's extremely sexy. You know, she looks beautiful on the outside, but within her, she has this really twisted personality. She enjoys torturing people. She knows how to fight. She knows how to use sniper rifles. She's completely badass. And to top it all off, she knows how to crack a whip mighty hard. Coming at number 12, we have Copperhead. Now, Copperhead didn't get too much screen time in this television series, but I believe there was at least 2 or 3 episodes where she did have her appearance, and she's totally badass. She does the really cool contortionist things, especially when it comes to the combat, where she's kicking all types of ass and she's bending over. I mean, she had a really badass fight with James Gordon. She has a really badass fight with Alfred Pennyworth. She's one of those characters I would like to see, maybe not as a main antagonist, but maybe as a hired hand. And she was really cool. Not only can she fight, she's totally badass. She actually has a sense of code, which I like. She didn't want to kill because that's not who she was there to go kill. So I like that part about it. And not to mention, she's sexy as hell. And I do so love a girl in black. Coming at number 11 is Jerome Valeska, the definitive personality for the Joker if there was ever going to be a Joker introduced in Gotham. This dude was completely sadistic. He had the laugh down pack. He was cruel. He had a twisted sense of just a twisted sense of humor. I mean, I was like, gosh, if they would have, this is the Joker. I love the jokes that he told. I love the kills that he did, especially when he led the charge on the police station. I was like, wow. And then he did a little videotape thing. I really thought that was really badass. Jerome was a really cool villain, and I really wish they would have ran with him as the Joker. It would have been nice to see how the Joker becomes who he is, and that would have been a pretty decent storyline. Coming in at number 10, Victor Zsasz. Now, Victor Zsasz is one of those characters you don't too much not really care about, but you don't too much hear too much about, and it only is because I played the Arkham games did I ever know anything about Victor Zsasz. But Gotham fleshes this character out pretty. I mean, this guy's a stoic. He's a stone cold killer. He knows how to torture people. He got this crew of like 4 or 5 women that's essentially like his bodyguards and his gang and crew. I mean, the dude's pretty bad. He's bald headed. He got the little sunken eyes and the little dead stare, and he just does the little thing where he does flips and stuff. I love that about this guy, and he's totally loyal to whoever he's hired under, I guess. And one of the best things I like about this character is the fact that he can shoot with, uses 2 guns. But I think this dude is pretty badass. I like the one-liners that he busts out. I like the fact that he takes his job both seriously and with a bit of personal satisfaction. I mean, the guy's pretty cool. And I love the fact that every time he does kill somebody, he does cut himself. I mean, I don't really like it's kind of gross, but it's kind of cool. It's like his little motif thing. Coming at number 9, we have Bruce Wayne. Now, it's nice to see Bruce Wayne take a more business perspective as a kid, because in most times he's off to the side doing other things kids do, but in this one he's actually kind of trying to figure things out. I like the fact that he's trying to sit here and figure out about the corruption that's in Wayne Enterprises. I like the fact that he's trying to sit here and find, who killed his parents. I like the uneven footing that him and Alfred have to go through as he develops as a person. It feels more gritty. It feels like he's getting down and dirty, and I like that. And I like how he has to think like an adult to sit here and figure out these adult games that are going on, so that way he can fix what's wrong with Gotham, what's wrong with Wayne Enterprises, to sit here and fight the darkness that is in this city and within himself, of course. Coming in at number 8 is Barbara Kean. Barbara Kean is one of those characters I had kind of grew on me a little bit. I liked her as a romance, and I could see how it was a bit of an issue when things were going down, and the situation in Gotham and James Gordon's, pursuit of justice did break apart their relationship. But after she went insane, thumbs up to her. She was completely brutal. I like that. I like the fact that it unleashed that in her. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really too much buy how the process of her transformation went. I would have liked to see her have a little bit more psychological problems while she was with James. That way it could kind of feed into that. But I like her personality, and I do like the fact, despite her killing people, despite her doing the things that she does, that she still generally does love Gordon. That's one thing I did like about her character. I liked how she was jealous of Gordon's new girl, and how it was kind of like a game between the two, especially when she tried to attack her in her own apartment, when she ended up having this big confrontation before her injuries. Cool, man. She's like one of those, wow. I mean, if I would have a girlfriend that was kind of crazy, I would kind of lean towards that rather than one that would sit here and try to kill me and torch my stuff. But I guess she did try to kill him, or she wanted to kill him, but she couldn't because she actually loved him. Which is why I don't know. I really like the character. Coming in number 7, Edward Nygma. I love this guy. I like this guy. He's quirky. He's antisocial. He's really smart. He's really brilliant. And he has this weird way he talks. It's like, hey, how you doing? You know, I like that. I like that about this character. This guy actually, you kind of sympathize with the fact the guy's a loner. He can't really connect with people. You know, almost all the other characters are annoyed by this guy, but he's really smart. I like this guy. The guy was pretty cool. I like the fact that he starts off as this guy, and it just generally through loneliness and heartbreak and his genius intellect becomes bad. I enjoyed this guy's character. He was really cool. Coming in at number 6, we have Alfred Pennyworth. Alfred is completely badass. This dude can just push his foot down, things get done. This dude knows how to shoot. He knows how to fight. He probably knows how to fence. He probably even knows how to fly. He knows how to rig bombs. I mean, this dude is freaking badass up in this series. The things he do, the stuff that he says, he comes out super menacing. And I love the fact that he has this rocky relationship with Bruce, and it makes him step up to not only just be a guardian, but a friend sometimes and a father sometimes. And when things go down, his protector. There are so many instances where he has to kick ass, and he generally kicks some ass in this series. I really love this dude. Alfred was completely badass. Definitely deserves number 6. Coming in at number 5 is Selina Kyle. I love this girl. Not only does this show her in the more as a young girl, but she's really like street smarts. And not just street smart. You can tell that even though she's out for number 1, she actually cares about other people, especially when it comes to Bruce Wayne. I love the fact that this girl has to, and you can even tell, even in the comics, she has to walk that fine line between getting good and being bad. But in this series, she's doing this exact same thing, where she's being good and she's being bad. But it's mostly around her interest. I love that about her character. I love the fact that she shows so much heart, especially to the people she cares about. And she does a little thing where she crouches a lot. And you can just tell, like, okay, that's definitely Selina Kyle. Parkour. I kind of do like her back and forth exchanges with Gordon. I think they're hilarious. And I think it kind of shows how she's actually really mature to be her age, and how she does calculate and think like an adult. You got Alfred and then you have her, and they're kind of butting heads because they're looking out for Bruce in 2 different aspects. Coming in number 4, James Gordon. Now, I love this series because of James Gordon. I like from other incarnations, you have Gordon, who's this older guy who's wise, who's trying to sit here and figure out how to defend the city with, using the law. But in this series, Gordon is just kind of a hothead who's willing to break the law. I mean, it didn't start out like that at first. It started out with him trying to obey the law. And then when he's seeing how Gotham actually, he just sits there and goes off the deep end. I like him. He's a hothead. He's passionate. He's fiery. That's one thing I like. He means a strong character. That's one reason I love James. I like the fact that he also just jumps in the battle, and he'll just sacrifice himself if he have to save somebody that he cares about. I do enjoy that part about him. I like the fact that he does have to do some shady stuff to get the job done, but he does shady stuff to get the job done, and I think that's pretty cool. And you see him have to walk that fine line between being being a law-abiding cop and who delivers the law, who brings justice, and being a vigilante where he has to sit here and kill people and go on revenge and vengeance streaks and stuff like that. I think that's really cool, and I like that about his character, that he does have to walk that fine line. I like the fact that he's more of a hothead. That's one reason that I really enjoy James Gordon. He's completely badass. Alright guys, down to the top 3 characters on my favorites list. Here we go. Coming in at number 3, we have Harvey Bullock. Oh my gosh, Harvey Bullock is one of my most favorite characters. I never cared about this guy before this show, but this man is cool. He's just so down. Not only is he down to earth, but he's actually loyal. He has your back, even in some of the situations that they get into. He's like, okay, we're gonna get killed, but I got your back. I love that about this character. Now, and not only that, he is funny. He has some of the best one-liners. I'm like, this dude is freaking awesome. He's a pretty cool character. Somebody I didn't think I would like, but he actually, like, from the moment he said his first words, I was like, this dude is one of my favorite characters. He is freaking badass. I love the relationship between him and Gordon, and how he does try to act as like a voice of reason for him, even despite some of the stuff Gordon does. It's like, okay, he's down for the cause. I like that. He's a pretty cool character. Coming in at number 2, we have Oswald Cobblepot. I had to put this man on here. I like the fact that he starts off as a bit of a kind of one of these manipulative characters, but then generally starts to get his hand dirty and becomes a badass. I love that about it. And I like the fact that not only that, just the way he looks. I love that. He's this really frail guy with pale skin and little spiked up hair. I'm like, that's pretty cool. I like the fact that the dude actually has emotion. He has personality. He cares about his mom. He even cares to the point to where he doesn't even let his mom know the stuff that he does. I like the fact that he manipulates people. He's really smart and really cunning. Also, another thing I think that they did pretty cool with the character is the fact that he has that limp walk, and I like the fact the reason why he has it, they explain how he got it and the alliances that he has to make, especially when he has to deal with Gordon and other various characters. Yeah, Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin, definitely deserves number 2. Okay guys, we're down to number 1. My number 1 favorite character, Fish Mooney. I know everybody's gonna be like, that's cliche. I love Fish. I love the little accent that she has. I love her personality. I like the fact that she's dressed up in these all, extravagant outfits. I think that's pretty cool. Not only that, but she's sexy as hell. I love the fact that she has this back and forth power struggle with Cobblepot's character. I think that is pretty cool. She's really smart. She's manipulative. She's cunning. She's strong. She has this leadership capabilities. She's charismatic. I love seeing how she talks to people. Make all these bigger guys just bow down to her. She's so intimidating. I like the fact that she has to walk that fine line with the cops, as well as walk the fine line with various factions that are running throughout the city. I love her character. I mean, it takes a strong woman to actually gouge her own eye out. I could not do that. I mean, I probably could if I had to do it, but she just took her own eye out. That's strength. She is definitely one of my favorite characters. I have to say Fish Mooney deserves number 1. She was completely badass. And as for original character for the series, I believe she actually hit the mark and is one of my favorite antagonists in television series all around. So that's it, guys. You got my top 13 characters from the Gotham series. I might make an update video as the series progresses, or if there's a 3rd season to it too. So guys, in the comment section below, let me know your top 5 favorite characters in Gotham. It doesn't matter if it's season 1, doesn't matter if it's season 2, doesn't matter if it's supporting cast, doesn't matter if it's main cast. Just let me know who your top 5 characters from Gotham is. And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and share button so we can keep this thing going. I have much more planned and many more videos to do. And to the next edition of Gear Breaker Nation, remember guys, keep those gears turning.